Well, I say we try setting the new equipment in the spot, especially we can start with that nuke.
Yes, let's start with that.
And set it in its spot, transfer that over.
Yeah.
Start small and work the big, because the big one we don't have to transfer. The only thing we have to transfer to get off of it is the bottom board. That's it.
Okay.
And maybe the top lid. So these are things beekeepers talk about when they're driving down the road.
Right, trying
Yeah.
to get to their next
After the coffee kicks in. Thinking ahead.
And then when we get there, it'll never turn out
the
the way we want it to turn out.
So, new beekeepers, if you think you've got a plan, the bees always change it, right?
Yeah.
When you get there.
That's exactly right.
But
go in with some type of an idea of what you want to do.
yes. Don't just wing it. Hey, good morning. This is Clint Becker from Hillbilly, Hippie, Honeybees, West Virginia's premium honey. And we are up early again this morning. It's actually about a little bit before 4. I'm waiting on David to come down here. We're going to load up a bunch of stuff and then go drop it off at another building. And then we're going to go pick up some bees down at the yard down towards Buffalo, West Virginia, and move them to a brand new yard that we have got some stuff set up. This is going to be the Malcolm Sowards yard. And then we will likely be coming back here to the teaching yard here in Nitro and picking up some bees from here and moving them as well. So we got a real busy, early, long day planned ahead, and we got some inspections to do, mite treatments to do. We've got quite a bit to do today. So hope you'll come along for the ride today, and hopefully we'll get into some cool stuff and we'll see some cool things. So here we go. What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think?
I'm just counting up the honey supers. I think we got it strapped down. I think we're good.
All right, so we already got it loaded up, or them loaded up, and then we're gonna take them out to the new bee yard down one towards David's house down there. So we'll
Brock's yard.
No, this is
Malcolm's yard.
Malcolm's yard, yeah.
Malcolm's yard.
All right, well, I got this on cinema for some reason. It blurred you out. So we're making a quick modification to the stand out here, but as you can see, this thing gets good morning sun right here. The only thing that David especially is worried about is the wind in the winter, but we'll put a break up around it to kind of to keep that from having an issue. So, but we'll put these 5 girls on there, and it should be a good yard. So he's got him a pond over here, and this is kind of like man camp, really. So needless to say, they're not real happy, are they?
No, they're not.
They
got them moved and trying to change them over at the same time.
It's and none of the workforce is out because we picked them up early in the morning. So we've got a plethora of reasons why they're mad at us this morning. But we are getting them out here. Just wanted to show what we were starting to do here. Just a little bit of a switcheroos on a few. A couple of them we still got closed up until we get everything transferred over. But we've got the 2 big ones done. Now we might just wait on them to calm down a smidge before we look at the nuke. All right, so now what we're going to do here is get ready to move a couple. We are going to move the one on the bottom and likely put the nuke in top into a deep. Then the field bees will come back into that, and because this one was bearding a lot yesterday anyway, so there's a lot of bees in there. So it'll equalize the bees by allowing the bees that are up top to go in there, and it'll fill that out. And then this one down here, which was the swarm we caught, we're going to take it out there as well to another yard, and we will likely take the purple one that's sitting on the backside there and set in here, and then that equalization will happen there as well. So that's the thought process, whether it's a good process or thought or not. All right, so remember the purple one was here, and since they were coming in from this direction, what you can do is you put a rock or something in the lid up here, or break it apart and let them go in that direction. So they'll eventually have some more sisters there. The one that's sitting over there in the shade was where the purple one was. So all those are going to go in there now. They think that all the work field bees are coming there. This one, remember, it had a nuke on top, and they were coming in from this direction. So what did we do with that? We propped the lid open just like we did on the other one, and now they're all going in there. And so they're all going to find a home to be able to continue working in. But as you can see right now, they're a little confused. But you watch and see, by the time we get done delivering these bees and get back here, they will be spot on, won't they?
Yes, they will.
That's the whole thought process anyway.
Right.
Well, yeah. You just made a decision, so I'm just going to sit here and shut up and not say anything more about it.
That's right. I make a few of those.
That's right.
Well, I make one, and it's a good one.
We're going to stick with it.
We're going to stick with it.
I'm just going to sit here and be chauffeured around like princess.
What's new?
Okay, so the ones we just brought from the learning yard, it's the one in the middle there, and then this one on the end. And as you can tell, these are doing really good, except David's a little iffy on this one right here. We're going to look through it real quick, and we're going to see what it's like, because we've been having problems getting a queen going in there. But we'll see. And then, but we are going to pull some honey frame for that one and a honey frame for that one out of this one, so that they can have a little bit more of a since we took them away, it's going to take them a little bit to get reorientated, all that, so they'll have a little bit of food. And we did reduce their numbers a little bit because of the way we moved them, but that is just a way that you can do it. We are going to take the entrance reducers out quite a bit, because as you can see, they're starting to cluster up at the front door, and a little bit warm out here. But one good thing about this is it's starting to become in the hot part of the day. What time is it? And about noon, a little afternoon, and it's starting, the shade's starting to come this way on them, so because the sun goes that way. But anyway, what's it looking like?
I don't see anything yet. They're a little loud.
A little loud. That's always a sign of, somewhat sign.
I mean, they got stuff cleaned out for them, for somebody to do something.
Well, maybe she's out on her mating flight. We could always leave them a little bit longer, because that would be about right, day-wise, right?
Yeah.
3 weeks or 21 days, and then she's maybe out on her mating flight or what have you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the swarm that I carried around in my car that everybody made fun of me about, she was so packed out even after losing some of her field bees that we had to add a deep on top of her. So it was plumb full, so she's laying her up. So, and then we're getting ready to go through the cutout just to show you an update on that. All right, we wanted to give you an update on the cutout that we did at Grandpa's house back at the beginning of the spring, first cutout of the season. And
we lost the queen.
Yeah, we lost the queen.
But they made another one.
Yeah.
Off of what we took out of there.
They got a lot of field bees going in and out right now. So.
And it's got a super on it that they're starting to work on.
Yeah, the way the weather's been here, it's been kind of hard to predict whether they need a sweeper or not. So when David was out here the last time, he just thought, you know what, we don't know when we're going to be back, because he was going on vacation, and I didn't know when I was going to make it out here. So he just threw a super on there, and they're actually now starting to get up in it. So we're starting to look at a dearth coming up on us here soon. We've got some sumac blooming, but not a ton. So we just want to look down in here real quick. We make sure she's doing good.
We're actually filling up the deep pretty good.
So now he's gonna check to see if there's, oh my gosh, yeah.
So,
but they are backfilling a little bit with some shiny nectar.
Yeah. So having that on there is probably
the best.
The best. And see, that's what that's probably your best queens, is a swarm queen, or a swarm cell queen.
Yeah.
Or even in this case, it was a
cutout, and she swarmed, and so we were able to get her daughter.
Yes.
A mated queen off of her. So she's doing very well.
And so that's the top, that's the second one we put up there, so that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
So she is in good shape.
So we don't need to see any more on them. You know, sometimes people spend too much time in them. All you need to do is think of what I want to see and get in there and see it, you know. And again, each yard may be different. Each colony is going to be different. That's why notes are good. We got mines like steel traps. So
yeah, and I wanted to tell you, so I took that this blue pen that we had that we were writing down stuff.
Yeah.
We got a monsoon.
And it washed it all off.
It washed it all off.
Yeah.
So
we got an idea that we think we're going to do with it. So something we saw online. We'll wait somebody else to do. So we won't take credit for it if we end up going that route. We'll let you know who we learned it off of. But so just to recap, we have had to add some supers to this. We did add some. This is the one of the ones we brought out here today, and we did add a frame of brood into it and just some nurse bees. And the reason why we did that is just because their numbers down a little bit. But the other one we brought out here was so freaking populated, we had to go ahead and put a deep on it, because she is a swarm queen, and she was producing tons and tons of bricks in there. So added some supers. All of them are looking really good, except for we're still in a little bit of a question mark on this one here. We're gonna give her one more week, and if there's nothing in there, we will either add another weaker colony in and equalize them out, or we will combine them with combine those two with maybe one, or we may get a queen, introduce a queen in there. It's still not too late to do that. So that's what we're doing at this yard. This is the Comer yard, and it's nice and shady back in here right now. So we're getting ready to leave here and go out to the Junior Bailey yard and see how much he has spoiled them. All right, so we're out here at the Bailey yard, and we're gonna look through these real quick and see if they need any supers thrown on them. But this first one right here has been a little light. So David wants me to go through it with him just so we can see what's going on. We may have to do some equalizing, but who knows by the time you get down in these things. So, but as you can tell, they've got a little bit of flow going on out here. We saw some chestnut whenever we was coming in for whatever reason up in this holler, as we call it here in West Virginia. There is some chestnut blooming, and there is some sumac blooming up in this area too, one of the varieties anyway. Again, that's why you cannot base your entire decision on one bee yard. You have to look at all bee yards and make sure that what's blooming in that area, because we were on the way on the far other end of the valley today, and there was not a lot blooming down that area. And of course, this one here there wasn't a lot blooming in it a few weeks ago. So you just got to keep an eye on that stuff. So anyway, let's go through this and see what's going on. Yeah, this one.
They are cleaning stuff up now.
They are cleaning stuff up. The number's not great. Now I'm seeing a lot of brood at the top of that frame right there.
The next one?
No, the
here.
Third one in. I don't know about that one. I don't know what's on that one. Right there, yeah. It looks to me like she's just laying enough.
Yeah, just laying enough. And
so,
oh, there she is.
where is she? Yep, there she is, right there.
And there's brood in there.
Yep.
And there's eggs. So yeah, she's getting ready to lay this one up like a brick.
All right, so she's just
maybe
a little
that's all
slower.
she needed.
Taking off a little slower.
Yep, that's all she needed. Maybe.
So
we'll
just be patient with her and give her a little time. What's that one look like? Same thing?
Yeah, I got it cleaned up.
Got it cleaned up?
Yeah, there's some brood
Yep,
down
there is a brood in the bottom of it. So it's just taking her a little time. There again, you can't base each. You gotta look at each colony. But yeah, there's not a lot of bees in this one versus if you look down through there, we got some of them we've already put. Oh yeah.
She's laying them up now.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll leave her alone.
Yeah, we'll leave her alone and let her do her deal.
We may throw a brick or a thing of pulled comb in there to help them out a little bit. Or not comb, but honey.
Honey. Well, it looks good here. I mean, I think they've got plenty of resources for what they got. I mean,
oh, okay.
See, they're bringing in. I think she'll be all right.
There we go. All right. Well, we did have to add a super to the queen that flew away on me, but we got a video about a month or so ago when we installed all these up here, and but she's doing really good. She's got everything that she could possibly lay up, and they're bringing in some nectar from out there. So we just went and put a super on her since she's going to have so many numbers. We do have one. It's about the third one in from down there, I think. My neck is killing me. I've got big neck issues. I'll explain that later. But that is very spicy. And so we're going to monitor her. Maybe it's because we're starting into a dearth. Maybe it could be a lot of different things. But if she doesn't straighten up, we will likely pinch her off and reintroduce a new queen or something, because we won't put up with that. It's not fun to work bees when you get into them and you can't see out your veil because there's so many bees over your eyes. So we will monitor that. David, of course, is weed eating, and we've done a lot of weed eating today, and we've done a lot of inspections, and I think we are going to get a little bit of honey from the looks of it. So anyway, I think we're pretty much calling it quits for today. We've been in every yard except for one, and I got into it last week a little bit, just looking around. We may get into it, but I doubt it. I think we're both kind of spent. We've been at it since 4 a.m. and getting a little bit, it's hot and humid, a little bit tired. So, but it's been a good day to work bees. It's been breezy here in West Virginia. Like I said, we have seen a little bit of bloom in different areas. We're at Sissonville right now, and we have not, and we've been all the way down to Cloden, and lots of different bloom to depend on where you're at. So just depends on where it's at. So that's all I've got. Anything?
I don't got a thing other than sometimes I think if you get a whole yard like this robin, that you may lose a queen.
Yeah.
Because they were all queen right when I was out here the last time, and I got into some serious robbing.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that
I did forget to mention that we did lose one queen. And so we combined a weaker colony with that colony. So, and that's what David's talking about. So
it's not worth tearing up the whole yard over one.
No, like I said, if we'll monitor her, and if she is spicy like that, we definitely will not put up with that. So
No,
it's not fun to work bees with one bad colony.
Yes.
Hey, you got anything else, man?
I'm tired.
I am too. I'm getting a little hungry too. So we've been, like I said, we've been since 4 a.m. and I think it's what, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes, sir.
And it's hot and humid. So we're gonna maybe get something to eat on the way home, or we may go home or separate ways. We haven't figured that part out yet.
It depends on what the wife's cooking.
Yeah, it depends on what the wives are cooking. I know mine's not cooking. She's working. His is off today. So if it's cooking something good, heck, I may go follow him down to his house.
More than welcome to come on down.
So, all right. Well, God bless y'all, and hey, just keep at it. That's all you can do with it.
That's right. That's exactly right.
All right.
One of these days we'll get it right.
That's right. We'll see you on the next round. Got it, girl.